This video is going to be a walkthrough video. We're going to be walking through milestones and all of the sets available from the start of the game. Milestones are stats that accumulate over time, basically what you should hope to achieve before NHL 20 comes out. Or if you're hardcore, you might even get all of these done on the first day. The first milestone is for completing 300 objectives, which are the shorter versions of milestones. Those will change daily or through events, and you work your way into a 92 Medano. The next one is for winning games online against other players for a 95 Legendary Sawchuk. Progressing in these milestones will give you a good amount of coins, except scoring 100 goals, 1,000 coins isn't all that great, and you'll get lower overall loan versions of the card that you're trying to achieve. For winning games and scoring goals, I'm going to guess a lot of people probably won't complete the milestones entirely. 500 wins, 4 goals a game, a lot of people don't play that much. Advancing in online seasons, way more achievable and will likely be one of the first legend cards that you get through these milestones. A 90 overall legend Tim Horton awaits once you get into Division 1. I think they made that one a little too easy. Division 1 title probably would have been a better choice. Challenge milestones go hand in hand with completing hut challenges later on. 300 stars in challenges isn't too bad considering there's going to be a lot of event challenges, which will boost this milestone up nicely. But that's why you get an 86 overall Theo Fleury, who's one of the lower overalls that you get with these milestones. Sakic, however, 94 overall. This one is definitely worth it, but completing sets could prove to be a challenge. Would highly recommend doing the collectible and the player trade-in sets as much as possible. You'll be able to boost that one nicely throughout the year. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a bit. Winning against Team of the Week, if you click on the button in the hut menus to look at the Team of the Week, you can challenge them and play against them. Do that 40 times and then play some draft champions and do that 40 times, which is 10 completely dominant cycles. You get a gold pack, 2 silver packs, and 2 bronze packs. Team of the Week one, not all that worth it. Draft champions will also give you the DC rewards, but I feel like you'll grow out of that pretty quick. Hut challenges, what's not exciting about this is Andy Moog is a goalie, so an 89 overall sounds great, but if you believe in the all goalies play the same, it doesn't really make it worth it. Daily rewards, every 8 hours you get a free daily reward pack. 400 of those, which is about 4.5 months of opening every single pack on time. Get you a Chris Chelios. If you only open it once a day, well, tough luck. We'll see you in NHL 20. Shots on goal, this one is easily boostable in challenges. Well, maybe not 10,000, but if you keep shooting low, you'll get a lot of shots, which will slowly add progress to this. Now let's move into the sets. If you're early enough, you get access to these EA Access sets, which I would highly recommend you guys doing because 5 collectibles give you a Gold Plus pack. That's like earning 7,000 coins per game. Upon the game's release, that may not exist for you, so let's move on. We're going to skip Legends for now. We're going to have that at the very end because there's so many to go through. These are the sets I was talking about, which boost your milestone challenge by trading in players. You trade 5 players of the same tier to get 1 player of the next highest tier. 5 bronze rares to a silver common, 5 silver commons to a silver rare. Doesn't work with bronze commons. And at the very end, you can turn 2 gold rares into 1 gold rare, but that player is untradeable. The other packs don't work that way. There is a 6 to 8 hour cooldown, so you don't abuse the hell out of that. Here we have your standard collectibles to the next highest tier. The one at the end matters a lot. 5 gold rare players for 1 gold collectible. That's new this year, and it should be used very often. Those collectibles will not be going down in price for a very long time. Here you can trade in 25 logos, jerseys, or arenas for a pack of the same type. Pretty decent, though they did get rid of trading these in for a collectible. That's okay though, because you're going to have a lot of these lying around and you can get a free pack out of it. Starting off, you get 2 loan players. Basically, when right before they expire, you can trade them in for a silver pack. Draft Champions set, if you win 4 games of Draft Champions, you get an 80 overall loan player. Collect all 5, it turns into an 82 overall that's not a lone player. The lone player that's given to you is the one that's based on the theme. Last group before the Legends are these tip sets. They give you a free tip collectible that you can put in here, which gives you more collectibles to put in here. You get a bunch of cards that may or may not help you out with HUT. If you're experienced, they'll probably all be thrown into the trash. But the tip rewards pack will give you some free cards. On to the Legends. I'll talk for about half of this and then let you go. First of all, there are 2 Master Set players. We got Lemieux and we have Gretzky. You need to get 45 of these Legend collectibles to be able to make one of them. Every time you complete one of these Legend sets, where you upgrade a low overall alumni to a higher overall alumni, you'll get a Legend collectible. 3 collectibles per player. There are 30 different sets here, so that's 90 collectibles, which will help you get both of the 99 Master Set players. I'm going to quickly just fast forward straight through them so that you can stop on anyone that you're trying to see. But basically, the idea is you're going to pull the lowest form of these Legends, and then you're going to pump collectibles in them to upgrade them. For example, let's take a look at Paul Coffey, who is a carbon collectible eating machine. Each level of upgrades has a bunch of carbon collectibles, which will go for about 100k. And if you look closely, or if you just notice it before I mention it, the 2nd and 3rd levels of these upgrades require the lower overall alumni, which means not only are you paying for the cost of the collectibles in the last upgrade, but also from the previous upgrade as well. It's mind-blowing just how much more difficult they made it to attain these 99 overalls compared to last year. I think getting the first 45 collectibles won't be too bad. You can do a lot of the first levels of these sets. Maybe skip coffee if you're not a coffee drinker, or maybe if you just don't like to spend all of your money on carbon collectibles. But 3 gold collectibles for this Taidomi isn't too bad, and I'm sure there are a lot more like that out there. Later on, I'm going to compile a list of which Legend sets to go for if you're trying to get to that 99 overall as fast and as painless as possible. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, I hope this satisfies a lot of your thirsts. Some of you were hungry animals that really wanted to see these sets. And if you're on the PlayStation, well, you have nothing to do for the next few days. Take in all this information, figure out which sets you want to go for. Maybe you don't want to waste your EA Access trial to look through this yourself, or even spend 20 minutes of your life outside of EA Access. Hope you enjoyed most of the video. For the rest of the video is probably unenjoyable, as your hopes and dreams may get crushed while you think about whether or not you will ever get any of these cards. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back with more NHL 19 videos.